Well, Steve, we feel really bad for the people on the East Coast. Their
Yes.
Labor Day is pretty much going to be ruined, but for us, not looking too bad.
The other side of that, Bob Harrigan started his vacation one day late today, and he really did yeoman service the last few days here with Hermine. Let's take a look at why I think it's going to be a great weekend. Look in the last 6 hours. Look at the surf from this Casey Key webcam slowly subside. The waves get less. The tide is now going out. We're going to have a low tide about 9 o'clock tonight, maybe a little before that, and you can see the skies darkening. That's an approaching storm coming in, and we will have a few thunderstorms moving in from the Gulf tonight through tomorrow morning. But all in all the watches and warnings are down except for some spotty flood warnings around the area. And high today, 85 degrees, 5 degrees cooler than normal thanks to the cloud cover and that strong southwesterly wind. And we finally caught up on rainfall, almost 2 inches in the last 24 hours, bringing our total up to 42.34 for the year, 3 1/3 above normal. We've been below normal several inches for month after month. Currently at the airport, the temperature is 82 degrees, the dew point 73, humidity 74%, with that southwesterly moist wind bringing in more storms tonight. And here they are, even though the low, what's left of Hermine, which is a tropical storm in the Carolinas, it's so far away, it's pulling in this feeder band. And as the storm eventually moves offshore from the Carolinas, that pull will weaken and these storms will disappear, and by Sunday they'll be a thing of the past. So we saw that darkening cloud at Casey Key. That's this just now approaching the coast. We're going to have more rain through tonight and scattered showers tomorrow, but it's not going to be terribly heavy, and I don't think it's going to affect what floodwaters we have around very much. Well, here's Hermine. It is a tropical storm, maximum sustained winds 50 miles an hour as of 5 o'clock, located northwest of Charleston, South Carolina. Here's its forecast over the weekend. Tomorrow afternoon, it moves off the Carolina Outer Banks and then stalls. It just creeps from Sunday into Monday from the Delmarva Peninsula up to outside New York. Notice the winds. 60 miles an hour, 70, 75, but we have a low. Isn't that hurricane force winds? Well, yes, but it's not going to be a hurricane. It will be a hybrid low off New York City, and it's lost its tropical characteristics. And you may remember that Superstorm Sandy was a hybrid low. Not to worry, this storm is not going to make a left turn into New Jersey. It's eventually going to wobble out in the Atlantic and then rush up to near Greenland by this time tomorrow. Here's the RPM computer forecast showing most of the heavy rain offshore. I think there's going to be more rain than this shows up here on the model, as is evidenced by the European forecast model's rainfall prediction, over 5-6 inches in eastern North Carolina, even the Delmarva Peninsula. But look at this, from the Jersey Shore, Long Island, Coney Island, Fire Island, the Hamptons, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, Provincetown, it's going to be a washout. That storm with those strong winds offshore will whip up some very dangerous seas, also periods of rain and strong gusty winds. Not a great weekend to be outdoors in the Northeast. Kind of like what we had, only maybe a little worse for them. Look at this. This rainfall was off the chart pretty much offshore in the last 24 hours. In our viewing area, we had anywhere from 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5 inches of rain. On the islands, 3 inches to almost 4 inches in some spots. Now here's our marine forecast and also the RPM computer model, which does not have a handle on this. You saw the rain is right here, so just take this with a grain of sand or a grain of salt, and we will see scattered showers and storms tonight. But look at this, from late Saturday into Sunday, they thin out. Sunday's going to be a great day. Monday's going to be a great day. This will be a distant memory, or it'll be a memory for those of us that got flooded and had weather problems. It won't be all that distant. Now, here's our marine forecast. It's going to be great on the water by tomorrow afternoon. The small craft advisory expires tonight at 8. The seas are subsiding. Things are improving greatly out in the outer waters. Beach temperature 85. Here's my forecast for tonight. Those rain showers you saw on radar will move over us tonight. Our low temperature 78 degrees. And Haley, the 7-day outlook shows that once that gets by tomorrow, we get pretty much a seasonal average chance of rainfall right on through Labor Day, which looks like a pretty decent day. Next week, we're back to normal.
All right. Thank you, Steve.